So yesterday was the reveal of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, and from everything that we know about this game, all signs appear to be pointing to a game that's right up my alley. I bought and played Black Ops 6 and 7, and while they are fun games to play, it's really that grounded, modern, realistic military feel that I've been waiting for ever since MW2 4 years ago. And yesterday, Infinity Ward and other content creators who were flown out to see the game early revealed a ton of information about the game, including campaign, MP and DMZ. So let's go through it all. Starting with the campaign, Modern Warfare 4 takes place in the Korean peninsula, with war on the horizon as North Korea launches a full-scale invasion that threatens to destabilize the world. A young squad of South Korean soldiers fight to survive on the collapsing front lines, while half a world away, a vengeful Captain Price wages a personal war from the shadows as he stays one step ahead of those hunting him. As Price's off-the-book mission collides with the forces behind the invasion, the war spreads beyond anyone's control. The campaign this time around will push the series into darker and more dangerous ground, bringing long-running storylines to a powerful and emotional breaking point. The campaign drops players into trench warfare in Korea, close-quarter CQC combat in NYC, high-octane chases in Paris, SAS night raids in Mumbai, and citywide assaults to reclaim occupied territory. You play Private Park, a young South Korean soldier facing live combat for the first time alongside his squad. What begins as a routine patrol descends into chaos when North Korea launches a full-scale invasion, forcing Park and his unit into a desperate fight through collapsing cities and counter-offensives. The campaign drops players into the chaos, pressure and split-second intensity of ground-level combat. And the team also mentioned that this is a new setting for the franchise. The conflict in Korea becomes a catalyst for a broader war. Beyond the front lines, operator turned outlaw Captain Price works outside the system he once served, now on the run after having killed General Shepard at the end of MW3. A hunt for revenge draws Price towards a weapon powerful enough to shift the balance of power, setting in motion a conflict far greater than he ever anticipated. Forced into uneasy alliances and illicit operations, Price is pulled deeper into some consequences he can no longer escape. A nightmare scenario unfolds as overzealous leaders, shadow operation and outside interference push the conflict towards the brink of global catastrophe. From large-scale battles and covert missions to combined arms warfare and cinematic set pieces, MW4's campaign delivers gritty combat and gameplay across a war that spreads far beyond the front lines. Moving on to multiplayer, MW4 introduces a new weapon-first technology stack, which unifies precision aiming, physical handling, realistic audio propagation, enhanced visibility and smarter combat perception into the most authentic Modern Warfare gunplay yet. Bullet trajectory, weapon motion, operator stance, camera, audio, field of view and target visibility all line up in one highly tuned combat fidelity system. Usually when you're playing a multiplayer shooter, you may notice your bullet spread increasing during sustained fire. This mechanic is known as bloom, and Infinity Ward is getting rid of it. Now, whenever you hip fire, your bullets will go exactly where you're pointing. Weapons respond more naturally to player movement, stance changes and the environment, creating more consistent behaviour in every engagement. Movement in Modern Warfare 4 is built around fluidity, control and player freedom, delivering fast, grounded combat that keeps operators responsive through every engagement while expanding how players move, fight and adapt across the environment. Expanded movement options for mantling, climbing, hanging and jumping create new opportunities to reposition, flank, navigate virtual spaces and approach engagements from multiple angles. MW4 launches with a global set of grounded, visually distinct environments spanning locations around the world, with the 12 core launch maps, each with a custom infill and distinct visual identity, forming the foundation of a broader MP offering. In addition, Kill Block, a live-fire training facility built for elite operators, gives players a fresh gameplay experience with every new round. MP also includes dedicated gunfire maps and multiple big war maps, built for large-scale vehicles and infantry combat across locations shaped by the campaign's global conflict. Every MW4 map is designed to keep combat fast, tactical and competitive, while giving players multiple routes and opportunities to adapt from one engagement to the next. Now, about this new map Kill Block. Kill Block takes place inside the Westbridge training facility and introduces a dynamic new MP battleground where the combat space reconfigures between rounds, reshaping sightlines, routes and cover to keep players adapting in real time. Shaped from a set of purpose-built modular sections capable of creating more than 500 distinct configs, each match creates its own combat rhythm and tactical challenges. Even more sections and even more configs will be added during MW4's live seasons. Kill Block supports expanded gunfight formats including 3v3 and 10v10, with future support planned for more core MP modes. MW4 expands player customization while making it faster and easier to get into the action. A redesigned creator class system unifies operators, weapons, equipment and kill streaks into a single loadout, giving players quicker access to specialized builds tailored to different tactics and playstyles. Gunsmith returns with deeper customization options while remaining approachable to all players, with attachments now shared by weapon class to streamline build creation and experimentation. Brand new to MW4, Gunny brings a gunnery sergeant's eye to weapon customization, helping players quickly assemble effective builds based on the preferred playstyle and unlocked attachments. Featuring configs developed by Infinity Ward's weapons team, Gunny can instantly configure practical close, mid or long range builds tailored to different approaches to combat, while still leaving room for further customization and refinement. Progression also expands through Apex attachments, which are very similar to the Prestige attachments currently available in Black Ops 7. These are specialized unlocks earned by fully progressing a weapon, introducing unique mods that can significantly change how that weapon behaves in combat. Depending on the attachment, they can alter handling, firing behavior, tactical utility, stealth capability or combat role, giving fully leveled weapons new ways to perform. Alongside new weapons, equipment and kill streaks available at launch, players can also enter Prestige and Max Soldier rank to earn exclusive rewards and continue progressing through additional ranks. MW4 introduces greater player choice through two Prestige paths, Classic and Regular. Classic gives the traditional reset experience, relocking creator class progression in exchange for increased XP earn rates and access to exclusive Prestige rewards. For players who would rather keep their unlocked loadouts, Regular Prestige allows progression to restart from level 1 without resetting creator class content, offering a more flexible path forward while still rewarding continued progression with its own set of Prestige rewards. Regarding cosmetics, Infinity Ward had this to say: "Every decision must feel authentic to what Modern Warfare is, and that includes cosmetics and collabs." I'm fully on board with this if you don't get any celebs or TV show collabs that don't fit the theme of the game. Lastly, we have DMZ, which is the Call of Duty take on the extraction shooter, a living combat arena where every deployment is a new story. Deploy solo or with a squad into a volatile combat zone as an off-the-books asset. The conditions in the exclusion zone are always shifting, with changing weather, dynamic objectives and hostile forces moving throughout the zone. We don't know much about this mode, but a full reveal is planned on June 7th. MW4 will launch on Xbox Series, PS5, PC and Switch 2. It will not be available on PS4 or Xbox One. As part of this transition, Warzone on PS4 and Xbox One will no longer be playable starting with Season 1 of MW4, and starting June 4, the game will no longer be available for new downloads on those platforms, though existing players can continue playing until Season 1 comes out. So that's all we know about this game so far. From what Infinity Ward has told us and from what we learned from other content creators, I'm very excited to get my hands on this game. June 7th is when we'll learn about DMZ, and hopefully on that day we'll also learn more about the upcoming beta for MP. Let me know what you think about MW4, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.